This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance at nhliberty.org, fighting to keep the free state free.
Fare, and the bus riders don't have an increased fare, and everybody who goes to the pools from out of town can go there for free. You know, if the daycare centers are trucking in, you know, busloads of kids to use the pool, I think they should be paying $1 or $2.
Yep.
They charge the parents $5 or $10 for the field trip for the kids.
This is Dave Ridley reporting in for ridleyreport.com. What you see behind me is the petitioning process for the New Hampshire Advantage Coalition. Phil Griazzo behind me is talking to Alderman Leo Penard, I think is his name. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not, but they're discussing the spending cap.
Now they're using Jack Bag as a revenue.
It's not built yet.
That's a fraud. That's, you know.
Yeah, it totally is. You know, they
Are you going to be here for a few minutes?
Yeah, I'll be here for a few minutes.
I'll make a copy of this, all right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to go to the... Very good, I'm glad. I don't want to send it right now because let's see what happens, okay?
Yeah, not a problem. Take it, read it.
That's part of the same thing as 2 years ago.
Yeah, but the thing that happened 2 years ago is the state always rejects what the wording is at a crucial time so that it never can get on the ballot.
I was reading that. Now, how are you going to get around that?
Well, this time they had the state write the language.
Oh, that's
they had people at the state write the language.
Behind you now? Is the Pino behind this?
No, it's actually a whole group. It's the New Hampshire Advantage Coalition, just a group of concerned taxpayers that live in the state that just don't want to see a sales or an income tax.
Something that's going to happen. I'll tell you. Cities around the country are not bankrupt.
He's saying cities around the country are going bankrupt, so someday it's got to happen. We've got to have this spending cap. That's what the alderman is saying, and it's good to hear from an alderman.
$65,000 for a teacher? That's a lot of money.
Let me tell you, why should there be assistant to the assistant?
Exactly. Look at the administrative costs.
And I'm bringing that tonight. And why should, we'll say Memorial have 4 assistant principals? Why? 1 is enough.
Right. The administration side is way too
I went to Catholic school. The nuns on the strap. That's how they did it. And there was.
You kept order, and they had larger classes too.
Oh, yeah,
you didn't hear them complaining.
44,
you didn't hear them complaining about it. They got what, 16 kids in the classroom now?
I was looking at that. It's awful.
Pretty soon it'll be 1-to-1, and they'll still complain, and still get $65,000. They'll get $85,000.
And we, the alderman, last week took a cut to save somebody's job. And took a $500 cut. Yeah. And nobody talks about that.
Make the school board a part of the city department, and then we can control their spending.
Well, you get me. There's no question about that. Just give me a break. I'll bring that to you.
Thank you, Mr. Penard. I might not be here, but my friend Dave will.
All right.
All right, thanks, Mr. Penard. Mr. Penard.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were aware of this or not, but there are some pretty scary things happening in this building, the State House in Concord, New Hampshire. Fortunately, there is the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. They're fighting back, but they need your help. They offer free training. They offer courses, ways that you can learn how to be most effective in fighting for liberty inside the State House. Visit nhliberty.org to find out when the next class is. If you take it, you'll be a much more effective voice at stopping these folks from taking away your liberty. nhliberty.org